Hey Shruti, how you doing?
Yes. Is it fine now?
Yes,
Is
it's
it
great.
okay? Welcome or welcome back. Yes. So, tell me, how's the journey so far? I can see you've been here for a really long while now. Do you see any
Yes,
sort of improvement?
yes, I'm doing. I'm working on the same, the things which are given to me. I'm working on the pronunciation and grammar. Yeah,
Okay.
it's going fantastic. What about you?
Yes, as I said, life is hunky dory so far. I'm happy, enjoying to the core, and here to help. Great.
Yeah,
And what about your work life? Is it going good too?
yes, it is. Like it's always like a fantastic journey, I would say. My work life always I'll do balance.
Okay, good to hear that. So, what would you like to discuss today? Is there any doubt or query you have for me before we jump into our today's conversation?
Like I would like to tell one thing. So
Yes,
the previous
please.
session which we had went viral in the YouTube. Like
Okay.
it's almost like more than 500 lakh. 500. I would say yes, 5 lakh views more than.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's your hard
Yeah.
work. I think it
Thanks.
takes a lot of algorithm to make that out, isn't it?
Yes, and
So
some of the
kudos to
comments
you.
were so funny. Did you see that video?
Okay. I really don't remember now.
All right, no worries.
Okay. You told about comments. I don't read comments because I think they say if you start reading comments, even if it's a good or a bad one, it start hampering your performance. So I don't believe in reading comments. What about you? What did you hear?
Like it's actually good one only, so nothing bad. It's more about you only.
Thank God. More about me. Okay. What did I do wrong?
No- Nothing. If you get the time, try to watch that.
Okay, I'll definitely like to. Oh, what's the name of your YouTube channel, if I may ask?
Yeah, it's a Madhu vlog study.
Okay, you go for vlogging as well.
No, I mean
Okay.
it's a
Then why
multi.
there's a vlog in.
I do. I used to, but not currently.
Okay, you have found other ways around, is it?
Yes, I shifted to. I transitioned into some other content which is regarding jobs and updates.
Okay, fair enough. So, how's this new niche for you? Are you liking it?
Y- Of course, yes. So I'm currently working at Amazon, right? So the things which I'm currently doing to update the jobs which were opened at Amazon.
Okay, great. So, you are helping people out in the other ways.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, what's your long term projection, Madhu? Where do you see your channel growing, or maybe how you think you'll be able to impact? Because I believe when you go out on YouTube, you share a lot of knowledge so that it can be beneficial to others as well, right? If people are not getting benefited, they want to come again to your channel or watch your videos. So, what's your prime motive and what drives you to do all these things that you do?
The first and the very basic thing that I would love to, explore myself. Like the things which I know, I just want to always like to share the people, like who are not familiar the things which I already know. I just want to share the information. And second thing, like many people were facing unemployment, so which is one of the most important things that I would believe. I just want to tell them what are the current openings at the different MNCs. They get to know by my updates. That is one of the factors. And third thing, I just want to hit 100K. That is like my future
A
planning.
milestone.
That's it. I don't want to. I don't want to be. Yes, I don't want to be a big rock star or famous YouTuber. I just want to be in my limits. That's it.
Okay, why? Why to be in limits? Why to cage your dreams? Can't we dream big and achieve that? There's a saying in English, it's one of my favorite quotes, which says that think of the moon so that you can land on stars. What's your take on this?
I don't believe that much because everything has
Okay.
everyone has their set of limits. So I have some set of the limits which I want to be in that particular position. I don't think so. That is the reason.
Okay, it's okay. Maybe once you hit this milestone, then you'll think of something else in future, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. Madhu, one thing I'm noticing today is that you are more confident compared to earlier conversation I had. You're having a great body posture this time. One thing we need to equally take care of. I don't know what happened. Your eye contact is haywire today. Mhm.
Oh,
So whenever we speak, we need to have great eye contact. What if I talk to you like this? Would you enjoy the conversation?
no, I'm sorry.
No, right? Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay. You don't have to say sorry. See, one of my teachers told me early on in life that 60% is from your body and rest 40% is from your words. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we always focus on 40%. What about the 60%? Our facial expressions, our eye contact, our hand gestures, our body language. So we need to take care of that as well because now you're taking a transition towards advanced level of speaker, right?
Yes. I think it's
Great.
a very difficult to handle the one-on-one eye contact. I've been watching some of the videos which are available in YouTube, especially the IAS interviews, like the people who are giving their interview for the UPSC, right? See, even they are facing one of the major like things that is eye contact. Like while they are explaining something, they moved here and there. Like even I've been observing. Yes, I do. I
Oh,
need to work
they
on that.
move. They can move their eye contact because there's so many members sitting on the panel, right? But for you, there's just one person. I'll tell you, there are two things that you can focus. One, which I generally do, instead of focusing always on the person, sometimes I look at myself or sometimes I look at the background. Like today, if I see your background, my eyes are just stopped on Lord Krishna, right?
In the last time as well. I think you didn't notice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm short of memory. I need to have a lot of soaked almonds these days now. Yeah. So
No
one is
worries.
this. Sometimes you focus on yourself when it's virtual meeting. I think that is a problem. Otherwise, in one-on-one conversation, it's easy for you,
Yes, it
right?
is.
Yeah. So either you look at yourself, but if you'll continuously look at yourself, you'll not be able to speak. So sometimes look at the person, look at the background. Or scientifically, it's proven you follow inverted T angle, means from left eye to the right eye and to the top of the nose. You can just look at like that. You don't have to look. So it would feel as if you're looking at the person. Okay,
All
we'll
right.
try it
All
in
right.
the session. Or else, if I see that you're looking haywire, I'll just snap my fingers so that you bring your attention here. Okay,
Sure.
cool. Tell me, what would you like to discuss today? Any topic that you have in mind?
Mm, like your wish. Your wish. Your wish.
My wish is now going to be the command. Our topic for discussion is interviews. And as you said, that you help people be aware of the jobs which are by different MNCs, I think it's going to hit the nail, isn't it?
Yes,
Right on
of
the
course.
head.
Yep. Yes, of course. Like during my engineering days, I was given more than 10 plus interviews.
I was given.
I had given
Okay. We never give interviews, we take
10
interviews.
interviews. Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So, how was that experience? Let's start with that because I think first interview is really all the interviews are nerve wracking, but first interview is extreme. You have no clue what kind of questions are going to be asked. You're not ready. Your CV is not that mature. So, tell me how was that experience?
Okay. I tell. Uh, I would like to share with you. Yeah, I'd like to share with you. So the first interview for me was TCS, so which is one of the most like topmost organization in India. So it was in the year of 2022. I was in the final year, so it is on campus actually. So that interview was went really well, but I got disqualified due to the skills which I'm lagging in. So it was actually a bit kind of the technical one. So the interviews were asking me to write the code for the palindrome. So which is one of
Okay.
the very easiest codes, I would say. At the moment I'm not
I am
familiar
not
because
a
I'm
tech
from the
geek, so
electro.
you have to tell me.
Palindrome stands for, like, even if you read the one word from the both sides, it gives a equal meaning. Let's say
Oh,
Ganga.
yeah. Yes, yes, that I know because I've been a biology student, so we had a lot of palindromes and we used to read. There's some
Hmm.
names as well, right?
Yes. So they were asked me that I have to write a code for the palindrome by using any one of the languages like Python or C or Java. I'm not familiar either one of them. So, and also they were asked about my core subjects like electronics and communication. This is one of the important subjects that I would say VLSI design. So even I failed to answer them. Anyhow, I got disqualified, and I learned many things from it. Yeah.
Okay. We live and we learn, right? We learn from all our mistakes. That's what this idiom suffice. It's good that you counter such situations where you're not able to put your best foot forward, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this was first interview. And the moment you get rejection for the first time, it's difficult for you to digest and digress that what happened. So how was that night or how was that day when you got to know, oh, I am not shortlisted?
Actually, it took almost 3 months to get the results. Like they take almost 1 year to announce the results. Only the selected candidates will get the mails of congratulating that you've been selected, so and so. The rejected candidates will not get any kind of the message. I mean, emails till 1 year is completion. Okay.
Oh my god.
And so I don't have any hopes like some of my friends got that they got selected into TCS, and like I feel like okay, let it be. This is like I thought TCS is not my cup of tea at the right the moment. So I started exploring other like meanwhile I got selected into Capgemini, Atas Intel, HCL Technologies, and Amazon, and one of the edutech platforms as well. So this gives me a lot of confidence.
That's really good. And now you have a story to tell because the failure happened, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's ask one question to you. What, according to you, a person must prepare before entering or stepping in the interview room? Let's suppose tomorrow I have my interview. What should I prepare beforehand so that I can perform well in the interview?
Mm, like
Uh
if it
huh.
in case it's in okay, it's in case it's a in-person interview, you must wear good dressing sense. I mean, you have very good dressing sense and gestures, body language, and
Which,
also
come again? After dress sense, what else you said?
gestures. I mean, the
Gestures.
gestures. Okay,
Gestures. Okay. Hmm.
gestures. Okay, and good body language, sitting position. These are the
Eye
general things that
contact.
he eye contact, yes, one-on-one eye contact. These are the most important things, although along with good technical and non-technical knowledge as well.
Yes, of course. By the end, they are going to check you not just your personality but also your technical skills. So you cannot beat
Yes.
around the bush all the time. Hey, I know how to speak or I know how to do this, but if you're not able to present your work, nothing works.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to say one thing. During my
Yes.
engineering days, my trainer, like who is trained for the personality development, she's the one who taught me like anything. Whenever you are entering into a room, you don't need to turn around to lock the door. So you just need to you just need to pull the door from your
Yeah.
back, and you
Yeah.
just need to lock the door. That is one of the interview etiquettes that I heard. And second
You
thing is
never
the
face
sitting
the back. When you enter, you should never turn the back to the person who's taking your interview. That's why we always
yes.
focus on the one hand that we do. Good one.
Yes, that is one of the reasons. And second thing, don't uh, like move the eyes here and there. Like if you're let's consider there are three members in a panel. You're talking to a center one. You're moving your eyes like the rest two others. So it's like mm, went something very bad. So you just need to focus on the eyes which you are supposed to talking. That is one of the things that I have observed. And second thing, your gestures and body
Gestures.
language, dressing sense, these are the most important things.
Wow.
Gestures,
Good one.
yes.
Okay, great. Now, 99% of people get this wrong. We never say dressing sense. The exact way of saying it is dress sense. Okay, I don't know why all our teachers taught this in childhood. You have good
Dress
dressing
sense.
sense, but we always say dress sense. This is grammatically right. Okay.
Dress sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was introduced to this, I said,
Okay.
I don't like this term. Dressing sense is rhyming somewhat. but you have to learn which is the right way. Exactly. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't like to interrupt in middle. I've written something down in the chat box. Is it possible for you to open it?
Yes, it is.
What's the first word?
Okay. I've seen. I mean, I'm watching. It's a there are actually gives a two meanings: content and content.
See, you are talking about just content. There's
Shruti.
nothing wrong in the plan. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you are.
Okay, all right, great. So I was saying you there was nothing wrong in content or content, but while speaking, it turned up little different. When you are saying it now, you are at ease, you're speaking it comfortably, that's why it's clear. But when you were rushing things down, it turned up little different, right? But you know the right pronunciation. This is the best part. Moving on to the next. Next
Yes,
is
it
it I
is.
want to like to share.
I could say I would have say like I want to share or
Very good.
else
Yes, these are two different things. First of all, commendable job, Madhu. There are many learners. I keep on telling them if you want to improve your way of speaking, you have to use connectors. Nowadays, you're using connectors additionally in order to. Other than that, you're using great connectors, but we also need to focus on whether I'm saying it grammatically right or not. So today, you mix the two sentences. Either you say I want to share, either or you say I like to share or I would like to share, right? So it was little jumbled,
yes.
rest everything was
Yes.
perfect. Great. Moving on to the next one.
In the year of 2022, I would say I could have say
What's the error? No, don't you don't have to rephrase the sentence. What's the error in this sentence? Can you spot? In the year of 2022 or in the year 2022?
like article D should not be present.
No, it's fine. For years we can. If you're specifying 1 year, you can use.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What was wrong was
like
off. Using off.
off.
Right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Off is not used here. In the year 2021 or in the year 2020, the whole world went through COVID pandemic, right? So when you're specifying a particular year, you can use the. Okay, great.
All
Nowadays,
right.
are you being mindful of articles?
It's a very common.
No, I'll tell
Okay.
you why I spotted. The moment you were saying something in your speech, you took a break and then rectified your statement. Earlier, you were using the, and then you stopped yourself and rephrased the sentence. Good job. We all have to do
Yeah.
this,
Thanks.
right? Okay.
Yes.
They were asked me. They
They
were
had
asked.
asked.
They were asked me is not right. They asked me to.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a question for me, or they asked me to write a code or whatsoever, right? And we just discussed dressing. It's not dressing sense, it's dress sense. Then there are two words. Can you pronounce one after the other?
The first one is thought. Second one is thought.
You no, it was completely opposite. First one is thought. I thought Madhu would join the session on time. I thought means I believed or I predicted, right? Or this was in my thought process. The second is taught. I taught many learners to
Okay.
teach someone,
Okay.
right? So the
Thought.
first one is thought.
Thought.
First one is thought.
Thought.
Very good.
Thought.
Second is taught.
Thought. All right.
Taught. Taught. Taught.
Thought.
Feel as
Okay.
if it's T-O-T. How do we say it?
Taught.
Taught. Yes, now you got it. My teacher taught me. Okay.
Okay. The first one is
Yeah.
thought and second one is taught.
Yeah. First is thought. TH says sound. Right?
All right.
How do we say think? We never say think. Think. Think
Think.
thought.
Cool.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. I would suggest you one thing, Madhu. If you're facing issues with some words, instead of telling yourself, oh, I need to work on this pronunciation, completely change the word.
That's best thing.
Isn't that better?
Yes, it
I'll
is.
tell you. So, my mother tongue is Hindi. There were some words in Hindi which were literally difficult for me to pronounce. Whenever my
Mhm.
teacher would ask me to read the Hindi paragraph, I used to get itchy feet that I have to step out of class and do something else. I don't want to read. So, or maybe when I had to present what I have done, and that too in Hindi class, you cannot speak in English. Your teacher
Oh,
would sue you. So I tried saying it. So this is something which my teacher said, that instead of just juggling yourself into saying these words which are difficult for you, try other ways around. So the same can be done with English. Okay,
yes.
great. So far we discussed how was your interview, feeling, what happened, and what you feel is important if you step in any interview. One of the most common question in interviews is, tell me something about your strengths and weakness. Okay. So if
Yes.
you were asked this question, how would you cater?
Mm,
Gone, gone, gone. Whenever you're thinking, your mind goes to somewhere else. Come on.
okay. Okay. See, my strengths include I'm a self learner and quick learner, and I'm an enthusiastic person, and I love to explore the new things. These are my strengths, and my weaknesses. I love. I mean, I trust people easily. That is one of the weaknesses that I would say. And second thing, mm, I'm a little lazy guy.
Do you think people would take you by saying this, that you're lazy? Let's suppose I am a CEO of a company, I'm hiring young brains, and you say me that, hey, I'm a little lazy. Do you think I'll take you? No.
This is not the
So,
interview, isn't it?
okay, good one, Madhu. This is the right way of making excuses. Nice. Okay, coming on to strengths. Madhu, don't you think all people keeps on? I've been into hiring procedure from around 5 years roughly. Whenever
Hmm.
someone comes to me and I ask this question, 99% of people come with the same answer. I'm hardworking, I'm energetic, I'm enthusiastic, I know this, I know that. As an interviewer, I am tired of hearing these kind of answers. My eyes just go to someone who's giving me different answer, right? So a small tip to you is, instead of using these mundane words or mundane adjectives, try something else. How about I say I am industrious? Do you know what
Hmm.
does this word mean?
No.
Industries. Okay, let's learn it. Okay, what happens in industry? Industrious word comes from industry. What happens in industry? People work, right?
Yes.
Do they work hard?
Yes.
Industries. So someone who's hardworking is industrious.
Industries. Okay. Cool.
Got it. Now this is somewhat different. You have to give one or two answers which helps you set differently from all the other candidates, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's the case. Second, this is just one adjective. How about when you are explaining your strengths, you also give a backstory.
Mm.
I consider myself to be a team player. During my college days, I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity to represent my team to that level or whatsoever XYZ institution. That's when I explored that I'm also good at leading a team. Now you're telling two things, that you have already done this. That's why you consider yourself to be a team player or a team leader, right? Coming
Yes.
on to weakness, what did you say? You say, okay, I'm a little lazy. People would not like it. That, okay, is he lazy? Why should I consider him? What if it's work from home and you sleep? Right. So,
Yes.
in that case, when it comes to weakness, again, say weakness in such a way that it turns out to be your strength. Okay.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
No? All clear?
Yes.
Okay, you seem little confused. So I said, okay, let's take a break. Oh my god, the session is about to disconnect now, Madhu, and it's time for a quick feedback. Before we give or before I share the feedback, is there anything that you want to ask so far? Anything you didn't understand? Anything you want clarity on?
So far it's clear. You gave such a wonderful information. So the strengths which I hope I just need to give a one word answers instead of giving a prior work experience along with the things which I've done. That is one of the best examples that I would say. And yeah, weaknesses, you told like something like, I couldn't get that exactly.
Oh, I'll tell you. See, let's suppose I know that I take time to complete the project. Now, what if I say I exceed the deadline? You will not take me. Right?
Yeah.
So, the better way is to sugarcoat what you said. So, sometimes I put in extra hours to complete a work. This may lead to a kind of delay. However, I consider myself to be a perfectionist. Unless and until I am fully sure with my project, I do not present. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
You've given two strengths and one weakness. One weakness means you take little time to complete something, but then you give two things. You're a perfectionist and you want the work to be on board when it's complete. Right?
All
Like
right.
that.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
Sugar got it. And I think some people also say I got one interview and the person said, "Ma'am, I consider tea to be my weakness." And this is such a bullshit answer.
Can you come again?
Yeah, person said, I asked, what are your weaknesses? He said, I think tea is my weakness. I'm
Tea.
fond of tea. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
So be mindful. All right, coming on to the session feedback. It's wonderful having a conversation with you, Madhu. And as a tutor, I take pride in telling that over a course you've improved, and I could see that. I've just told you using different words. You've reduced your fillers. Earlier, you used to say you know a lot of times. You do have this habit of saying even now, but the quality and the quantity has improved. So I'm happy. Right?
thanks.
Coming on to other things, now it's time for you to explore how can I curate my answer in a better way. Okay. So whenever you get time, do one thing which helps most of the learners. Let's suppose you're sitting in your room currently. Start explaining your room to yourself. Okay. As if you're a vlogger and you are giving a room tour, how would you? Right. I know you are a vlogger, you don't have to think about, but just start speaking about the acquaintance.
Okay.
This will help you explain things one after the other. Sometimes you give answers in 1, 3, 2 format. Let's learn how to give 1, 2, and 3 format. Okay. Maybe in
Okay.
our next session, whenever we meet, we'll do some extempore or debate topics so that we can counter the thought process. Okay. I
Sure.
hope you enjoyed your today's session, Madhu.
Yeah. Like I've enjoyed a lot. I learned a
I wish
lot.
you all the best. I wish
Yeah.
you all the best. Keep learning and keep improving. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.